Did you know that people seeking psychic services are currently representing just over 20% of the U.S. population? And most people become believers and supporters of psychics because they too have spiritual gifts, or they have had information given to them that no one else could have known. And while to some it may seem like a very terrifying experience, to others it brings clarity and peace. Hi, my name is Katherine Workman, and I'm the CEO of a psychic service and spiritual consultant company. And more than anything, I understand that clarity brings peace. So I have a message for you today that will allow you to progress forward. Let's get started, shall we? Your overall message is when others find value in you. So we're going to get what you need to know at this time and 3 steps to take to align your actions with your desires. Blessings. Blessings is the first thing that has come out. I'm also seeing community. The rainbow may be significant to you. You may see rainbows. You may actually seek to see rainbows. Rainbows is directly correlated to God's promise. So it looks like that there's a promise that was made to you in the spiritual realm, and this is something that is very is such a blessing. You're very grateful. I'm seeing like you are a grateful individual, and this attracts more blessings to you. I'm also seeing like you have a really big impact in the community. And this may not be on such a large scale right now, or something that is like behind closed doors. But I'm seeing like a lot of people are recognizing you. A lot of people are listening to what you're saying. Your message, your delivery is something that people have been needing for quite some time. So it looks like you have now risen to the occasion. I'm seeing like you're going to be extremely blessed for all of the efforts that you've put in. I'm also hearing like you've done a lot of work behind closed doors without recognition. And this is because you genuinely care. You do not have to be in the spotlight. You do not have to get recognition or a pat on the back from others. But God sees what you're doing, and you're being blessed. You are a blessing to others, and God is blessing you. Abundance and transformation. You are balanced. I'm also seeing the colors blue and yellow. So communication and leadership. Showing up for yourself, being in a state of personal power, being in a state of where you can really like articulate your needs. You can articulate your message clearly to others, and people are receiving you. This is also, you are very, very blessed. You are very, very abundant. And the transformation, like death and rebirths, it looks like you've been through so many deaths and so many rebirths, and now you're this new you. And this new you is of a heightened energy, of a high vibrational energy, and this is how you're able to attract abundance. Okay. I'm also seeing that you can be a person that can be you can enjoy your solitude. You don't mind being alone. Being in a crowd is not something that you gravitate to naturally. This is something that you actually have to prepare for. So all of the things that you do when you're by yourself, this is what your character is really made of. Not having to have someone to solidify you, based on, who you talk to or who you engage with, but just you being valuable on your own, not connected to anything, not connected to how much money you're earning, not connected to where you live or anything like that. I'm just seeing like you take action, like you are an action-oriented person, and the blessings are flowing in for you. It's not that they will come flowing into you, they are flowing into you. Let's see what else we have. I'm hearing you're blessed on a regular basis. And this can be in things that are small, but it looks like you're always provided for. Provision, protection is always available to you. I'm seeing like peas, okay, being paid. I'm seeing like a lot of things. I'm just seeing like P. Your name can be, P or something of that nature, but I am seeing the letter P. Okay, so what is saying to be mindful of is subtle, like being subtle avoidance. Subtle avoidance. And the way that you feel at bedtime, it looks like you can kind of go over and have like ruminating thoughts. Not negative thoughts, but it looks like you have a lot of thoughts, and you balance the worst case scenario and the best case scenario. And the reason why you're in this energy is because you always opt for the best case scenario while understanding that there is, room for a worst case scenario, but you don't focus on, worse. So it looks like you're a very optimistic individual. It looks like you do not gravitate to pessimism. You do not look at what can go wrong, but you do acknowledge what can go wrong. Okay, you've taken the steps to really align yourself with opportunity to grow, I'm seeing here. But what it's saying is like, make sure at bedtime that you are breathing. I'm seeing like breath work. I'm seeing like meditative energy that you can do inside of the bed. This is going to help you with visualizing. This is also going to help you with grounding. If you know how to clean your space and your energy, it is important to do that around your bed, because when you're asleep, there's a lot of energy that is released, and it is important to clear out whatever that energy is on a daily basis. That way you can have a fresh start every time you lay down. Okay, it's also important for you to go for walks, and I'm seeing like without your phone, limiting your screen time, limiting your time on your phone in general is really important for you, and setting your intentions in the morning. And I really like Mary Jane, the show that was Mary Jane, when she would have the sticky notes all around her place. And you don't have to do that, but something to remind you of all the things that you think about, and all the things that you want to share, and all the things that help you to be your high vibrational self. Affirmations is really important to have, whether this is on a mirror, whether this is, in your bedroom, or however that works for you. But I am seeing that when you don't have the strength, you will always find the strength. Let's see what 3 steps to take forward to really align your actions with your desires. Understand the many roles that you play. You may be one person, but you have different perspectives, and that is okay. That is definitely okay. So when you think of the many roles that you have, whether that's a student, a friend, a partner, a parent, an employee, whatever role that you play in life, understand that roles change. You always have the opportunity to evolve and change your role as you want to. Who you want to be is who you are, and that is completely fine. I'm also seeing like role play. So you could be very talented in the areas of acting or wanting to act, or this is something that you could take up, but you're very curious about yourself. You're very curious about yourself, and you notice a lot of things that you aren't really able to express, and that is completely okay. But being yourself on purpose is the ultimate reward of everything. And I'm saying that you are very, very abundant, and it's also important for you to be around people who value you, whether this is pets, whether this is friends, and mostly yourself. Your creativity, your natural nature, your independence is what matters to you most. So think of like how your value is different from those around you, and if that is a detriment to you, or if it's an asset to you. If you notice that something is a liability for you, it's going to be important to press pause on your life in that area. Really assess the emotions, the strong emotions or the urge that you have. I'm also saying, like, be mindful of people pleasing. Not that you are a people pleaser, but the strong emotions that you feel in others can actually make you want to kind of derail so that you can rescue others. So just be mindful and pay attention to, what happens in your mind and your body when you notice that, like, something isn't right. Pay attention. And I'm getting like practice leaning into whatever shows up, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Lean into that and understand it. Feel every emotion. Allow you to feel all the feels, and allow you to make a discerning decision on how you're going to navigate with this. Because, karmic cycles are going to keep appearing over and over again until you find out what it is that you need to know in that moment. Because rather, if you can sweep stuff up under the rug or dismiss a person, it's going to show up in another person, because that energy is connected to you. So you are the common denominator of what comes into your life. So it's going to be important to face stuff head on, but give yourself a moment to pause, to pray about it, and to really calculate, okay, is this good? Is this bad? Is this indifferent? How am I feeling? Why am I feeling like this? And really understanding if it's a red flag, or if you are just operating from default emotions, being on autopilot. It's going to be really important to understand that. Okay, so let's get a time frame for you. Okay, I'm seeing communionize, really immersing yourself in the community, really immersing yourself in communionizing and communicating with others. It is okay. Whether it is good, bad, or indifferent, you're going to learn something in every aspect of it. You're a very abundant person, and blessings is directly connected to you. So even if it's something that you're not so sure about, always pray first. Always ask for protection, provision, and discernment, so that you are operating from your highest self, and you are operating from a place where it's going to serve you and others in your highest and greatest good. Okay, it looks like this is attached to a supernatural energy, and I'm seeing shape shifting. I'm seeing the number 888. Okay, so definitely infinity, and I'm seeing karmic cycles, and I'm hearing karmic completion. Okay, it's going to make you extremely happy. It's going to unfold in a way where you're not even expecting. So let's see, what is this time frame? Okay, so I'm seeing wait. Okay, so it looks like the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is really significant to you. And I'm also seeing 3 days. Okay, 3 days. And I'm seeing a celebration. Also dancing. Dancing is really amazing for you. Moving your body, allowing your emotions to flow, and just being free is really something that's significant. So maybe you can incorporate this in your fitness. Seeing dancing is really good. I'm seeing also looking at yourself in the mirror, but 3 days have come out twice. So okay, so 3 days. Let's see. And how does this affect your partnerships? Okay, so 3 days. Okay, so I'm seeing like your friends, your tribe is really significant. And if you need some help, whether this is just like advice, sound advice, I'm also getting like, make sure that the people that you're getting advice from are coming from a healed perspective, coming from a balanced perspective, and place. You don't want them to come from a place of projecting or pushing their experiences onto you. You can take it in consideration, but I'm also seeing like a very compassionate friend group. So it is saying like, let your friends help you. Whatever that is, your real friends will help you. Your real friends will understand. And I'm hearing no judgment. All compassion. I'm also hearing, let's move forward. Let's build. We're going to be okay. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, and it looks like this is in the areas of your career and your finances. It's saying that, your financial issues, are a factor in this moment. And let's see, where's your finances here in this moment? Okay, something that you're really passionate about at work. Leaning in. I'm seeing like leaning in to your passions. It's allowing your heart to sing with joy. It's allowing your soul to sing with joy. As you release all of your control issues, the situation is unfolding naturally, and it is definitely for your highest and greatest good. You are very valuable within your friend group, and it is important for you to know that. I am definitely rooting for you because I know that you're able to achieve what may seem impossible in this very moment. And if this reading resonated with you and you would like further clarity, just know that I am here for you. You may click the link in the description box below to book a session on my website at katherineworkman.com. And I'm sending light and love to you always.